We know you got some shit figured out.
No, we ain't gonna start like that. All right, so
that's cool.
So it's the Lab Podcast Series. My name is Marvel Bishop. Number one, appreciate everybody for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, I got beef with y'all.
Oh shit!
I got beef with y'all because
I left my pistol in the car. see, that's
because I thought I came through. I was like, yo, try to become a guest in the podcast, and I got straight dubbed. I don't know who was.
Hey,
it wasn't me.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you.
All right, go ahead.
I knew you
Asshole.
through other people. I was like, oh, that's that guy. He has this,
I've
that,
been
blah,
to-
blah. So I don't know how to step to you about that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
If I knew you better, you would have been on. But I just knew you through everyone else. I was like, oh, that's your homeboy. That's Marvel.
That podcast going freaking Miami nominations and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Don't know how to act.
Yeah. September 8th. Yes.
Congrats on that, by the way.
Congrats on that.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Miami Entertainment Board. Big shout out to them. They're doing big things too.
So,
In my defense, I
Yes,
told him
go
about
ahead.
you a long time, bro.
No, I actually do remember you, and I do remember you. Did you go to FIU? FIU?
Not technically.
Okay.
I was always there.
He was
For
never
other
there.
reasons?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was one of them.
I got you. But I do remember.
Yeah, I
you.
was scraggling.
Word. He was there but wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was waiting for bread with the ducks.
So question.
Oh wow. That one hurt.
So question. So before when y'all came up here, like, what did y'all think? Like this area, like. This is a bougie ass nigga. Like, who the fuck is this dude? Like,
Bro, first of all, Valet gave us the stink face the whole time.
We drove about 5 circles, bro.
Honestly, they watched us drive up the garage, take a circle. They ain't giving no help.
Like, they're probably crossing your arm deep.
Where niggas is like,
Went up
I'm
5
like, bro.
floors, scratched my car on every turn.
Well, you can tell them niggas from Russia, bro.
Bro, that garage is tight. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyone on a truck got to park across the street or some shit.
It was a lot of fun, though. In the words of the Foul Owl Who kid, if we was driving bumper cars, my nigga.
But we made it.
But it's a dope setting though. You know, it's different. It's refreshing.
My first thought was,
you know, this nigga got money.
my first thought was like,
I just do what I gotta do.
This nigga done came up. 'Cause I ain't seen you since college, bro.
Yo, how long has it been? It's been like
It's
what?
been at least 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years?
Yeah. I love this because I just look around and like, oh, white people must hate that he's here. You know what I'm saying?
They see him.
You know, I think about that shit a lot, dog, for real. Like,
They either look
like
at
you're not
you-
supposed to be in this space.
Word.
But you got to stun on them, dog.
Exactly.
You got to.
They either look at you with extreme.
I think, honestly, to
admiration.
tell you the truth, I think they kind of like do accept me because of my height and my size, honestly.
Exactly.
It's like, oh shit, we ain't got no damn choice. Oh fuck.
What can we do?
Word.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They probably think, oh, he in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't really happen though. So listen, I got a question. TPSG, right? How did y'all even like get together? Like, because I feel like that is the one story that a lot of people do not even know. You guys always be interviewing people, be finding other people's stories.
Yeah.
But just to start out, you know what I'm saying, casual conversation, I'm more interested in that because that, first of all, that's a dope ass name.
Oh, thanks.
No, for real, that's a dope ass name because it's like it really, and it kind of showcases like different levels and different type of like layers of what you guys are. You know what I'm saying? Like
Swiss Army niggas.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are freaking smart as hell, but when it's time to get down and dirty, like, you know what time it is.
Exactly.
So,
Probably do that too
yeah,
much.
who wants to start? Like, who wants to tell me that story?
I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. The name is all from David Boumaye. Shout out David Boumaye.
Okay.
The fourth member of the Fig Study Group. What that name derived from?
We gonna tell him. We gonna tell him.
All right, I'm
Nah, tell him I'm joking.
It's not even. It's not even
Just
like
get
a.
the cliff notes if you need to.
No,
I'm
there's
joking,
no
I'm
cliff
joking.
notes.
Oh, okay.
Like we would smoke together, and instead of being like it ain't going through text, it was like we'll create a group. You hit the group, said, "Yo, I want to go through the group me days." And but he said, "But we need to name it something so people won't be suspicious." And David was like, "The Physics Study Group." I was like, "Ah, fuck it."
Perfect.
And then when we started wanting to do the podcast, I was like, "That name's even better."
Exactly.
So yeah, that's where it came from. But like, we've been friends though. Like,
For how long?
Well, yeah.
I've known I Seen Black prpractically my whole life. We met
Since we were like 5, 4, something like that. Church.
Like in church and stuff. Yeah.
It's not known
church
type
shit.
stuff. So we like his mom used to babysit me, vice versa.
Yeah,
that kind of
that's
thing.
my brother right there.
Brother for real. And then we know this nigga from. We saw him on the side of the road one day.
Yeah,
kind of
and they were like, "Hey,
you want some join? Hey, you look
want
smart."
Some friends? I was just like, "Hey,
glasses and
I was like, shit, yeah, let's
yeah. You're a teacher, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What do you teach?
5th grade math science.
Okay, all right, cool. What are y'all occupations? What do y'all do? Or if it's just podcasting, it's cool. Whatever.
Well, no, like entertainment, writing, podcasting, and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't really say my 9 to 5.
All right, I got you.
I do have a 9 to 5.
No, I got you. I understand.
I don't, but I'm formerly in the financial industry.
Yeah. You didn't really. I know I met you through the FIU photo club.
Right.
So like you didn't like. Are you kind of like still pursuing that? Or?
I am just getting back into it. As a matter of fact, just shot a wedding.
Oh really?
Boy,
Okay. Shout out, cool kid.
He focused.
You know what I mean?
But I've been helping out with some live streams, shooting on an FS7, just learning different things with film and photography now, and figuring out where it goes from there. But I was in the financial industry for over 4 years.
Okay.
Just doing servicing retirement accounts, registered financial representative.
Nice.
Bullshit. And it's just a means to learn the information they didn't teach you in school. Really, to be honest, like it's really important.
So
you learn a lot with you.
So why did you guys come together to begin with?
I can answer that.
It's actually from 2 different perspectives.
Okay.
That's what's great about it.
So first of all, it started
all at once.
It started with separate conversations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember me and Jordan had a conversation.
Me and who?
Me and who?
Oh well.
Me and Dramatic, I guess. Me and Dramatic were having a conversation at the station, which is
our meeting
ground. Even that story.
That's a whole nother story. The station is where we used to kick it.
Where at my parents' crib, when I was living with them, we had a little parking lot up the street, and that's where we would meet, congregate, to burn and whatever. So we were just out there, and we're just having a conversation about like doing a podcast and then like a little bit after that, he was like, "Yeah, talk to Asim about it." And then,
because I wasn't there that day.
Word. But the real driving force, and when like shit started like stop being a concept and actually like started hitting the road, is when Who came in. Like Who came in, I was just like, yo. The first episode,
and I'll take responsibility.
Yo, first of all, I'm sorry. Real quick, I'm sorry to cut you off. I feel like Who Kid is like, it's Who Kid, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he's like the quiet storm.
Bro,
he's the one that kind of like holds everything together.
That's the understatement of the year.
Like
the lifeblood of all this.
Like as soon as I met him, like I felt that force. Like, you know what I mean? Like
to finish the story of how we met, so to say, I've known Andrew. I've known Who Kids since my first semester in college. We got way back in not gonna say the year, but and so
18,
like he's like on some Big Brother shit. Like he's a couple years older than me, and him and my other homie took me in.
Nice.
So we got into conversations later on after losing touch, and it just happened to be around the time we were having these really good conversations around groups of friends. Because my perspective is, if women want to hear what you're talking about, then everybody's going.
Yeah, no, women attract women, women attract men. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what time it is.
Exactly. So we have these conversations with our women friends, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful women, So I'm like looking at their reactions to what we're talking about. They're not straying away. They're not having their own side conversations. And I just started to think, hold up. So that podcast shit. And and it was happening the same time because I wasn't there for some conversations. And then one day I had a sick day at work, and I was just feeling down, and I called this man up, Who Kid, and said, "Yo, I had this idea about a podcast," and that's actually not even the reason why we called. It was just on some friend shit, catching up, and told him I want to do a podcast. Coincidentally, he tried to attempt it at a podcast, but that stuff didn't work out. He came in. We had within our first meeting. He had the recorder and said, "Y'all want to just try this out?" And that became our first episode.
So it must be a practice. Try some shit out and then.
Yo, how hard is it to stay consistent, man? Like, please, because we can kind of have a conversation with that right now.
We can do a whole podcast on that.
For real. Like, because compare, like, what went through. Like, I feel like a lot of people just be talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's start a podcast, this and that, and do it for like 3 episodes, and then that's it.
That's everybody with anything, I think.
Yeah.
No, man. No, we're not even talking about you.
Don't even do it to yourself.
Yo, no. Come on, man. That was for. No, you already know what
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
And just like that.
And after these messages,
Yo, is this a lab or is this a TPSG podcast? That's all I want to know. Is it? My bad. Over. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? All right. Anyways. Damn, what the fuck was I gonna say?
You were talking about stay consistent.
Yeah, like, how much of a battle is that and was that for you guys to just stay consistent, to stay on the road pretty much and have the vision and stay the vision basically for your podcast? Because I know for damn sure, because you know how some people are friggin' just naysayers, be like, nah, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, have you had those problems before? Have you had those problems with each other?
Well,
please.
I mean, we're like a band.
Okay.
I'll be the first to say we've never beefed.
Okay.
No,
We've had conflict.
Of course, yeah, which is
natural conflict,
yeah.
like brothers have conflict,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's never
yeah.
gotten to the point where
slippers
we
were
was like,
thrown.
this
There's a couple flip-flops
Yeah.
are thrown, a couple heads, but
a
couple niggas thrown out the balcony.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I got you. From the first floor, you know what I mean? Like,
But yeah, it never got to that point where it was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm not recording with y'all niggas. It never got to that
I got you.
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all had a goal in mind.
Close.
How close was it
No,
though?
not real beef though. On some like when you have 5-6 individuals coming together that are grown-ups that have separate lives,
Yeah.
it makes it very difficult to do something consistently every week. And so there can be a numerous amount of reasons why.
Yeah.
There could be numerous amounts of reasons why.
Yeah.
One crack.
Yeah.
I'll have one weed. But
I got work in the morning.
Oh, you gotta get up at like 7:30 in the morning, right? You're a teacher, man. Yeah.
And, see,
Look alert.
and that's it too, dog. Like even coming up here, like trying to organize shit. But like
he was in the car making lesson plans.
but dog, like
I thought you was about to make a lesson plan right now. I saw you bust out a book.
yeah, dog,
Like-
bro, and even like I think and that's even recent too. Like not making excuses. Oh, like and just be like, you know what, we can do this. You know what I'm saying? You could just take the time, sacrifice that hour of sleep, or you know what I'm saying? And,
Exactly.
And
If we're able, we're doing it.
Yeah.
word.
To kind of
And we have that, you know, no monkey don't stop no show.
one monkey don't stop no show mentality.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
definitely-
Okay.
One
What does that mean?
I would
One
put it
week,
just like
like-
this. It's a consistent. Well, damn, I lost it.
Now go ahead.
Like,
It's all
battle
good.
to stay consistent is a consistent battle.
Mm.
That's what I would literally
That's a bar
say
right
that.
there.
Like,
That's a bar.
'cause It's
Yeah.
you have to stay on it. Like every day, we gotta check the group.
This nigga trying to
We
go
gotta be
viral
on
so
point.
bad.
What? Nigga,
This nigga
I
look
mean,
straight.
y'all on your way, man.
No, this nigga look straight in the camera. You know what I'm saying? On his Oprah shit. The battle to stay. What do you say? The battle to stay consistent.
stay consistent. You gotta do one of
That
these.
should just be on a poster. Tweet
We
that
gonna
shit.
put that on a
Let's do it.
t-shirt.
Word.
Yo,
podcast.
y'all too much, man.
Numbers.
See how we do?
It's been 15 minutes. I'm about to
Yeah,
die
but it's
over here.
another TPSG. Wildest tangent. Oh, we did that.
So yeah, speaking of,
My fault.
we gotta give my man an AKA, but that'll come later.
Yeah, we gonna give you that.
We'll
Okay,
throw you an
please,
AKA.
please, man, please
Word,
teach
of
me.
course.
Okay, so I got a question for you. Being the profession that you have right now, do you have like a lot of like maybe some reservations? Not even reservations, but I guess a lot of pushback when it comes to your career and your profession versus what you want to do for the podcast? Have you had some conflictions? There we go. Like conflicts. Have you had
Word.
any conflicts?
Not really, cause like even going into it, I went into the like teaching with the understanding of like, all right, well, one, I had a general like interest and like passion for it. So, but at the same time, like I understand it to be a means to an end. I went into it with it like, all right, I know I get my summers off.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? I can grind during the summers and get back and just have a bag so I can have a roof over my head and stuff like that while doing something that's that's fun, that's fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? That I like to do. But yeah, it's a bitch if you don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it is.
I mean, I can attest to that. I couldn't stand my job. Like, just about 90% of the time I was there.
I got you.
Like, the only good thing about it was the income. And there was and I mean, obviously the people, but yeah, it does make it difficult because it's like you're kind of battling between being two different people, you know, when you can't stand what you're doing, but it's 80% of your time is spent doing that. And then it's like when you have a responsibility, now responsibilities feel like burdens, or things that you like to do, hobbies start to feel like burdens sometimes too, because you worried about sleep over, you know, working on your subject matter for the podcast or something. So I can say for my personal, like opening up, like full disclosure, or full transparency, like, yeah, that's one of my struggles, like, was having a job that I didn't like, a profession that I did not enjoy, and trying to focus on something that I enjoyed. But, you know, it's the other way around because the monetary, you know, the funds were coming from the thing I hated.
Of course.
Funds were coming from this. Even though you can see the possible monetary value in the future, you don't know when it's going to come. So there's a lot of struggle. And then, of course, with all of our personal lives, too, there's always something to go off of. But if anything,
I hated his job more than he.
Yeah, he really did.
He was like, we all did. It was.
I'm gonna get you out of. Yeah, I'll come up.
Well, y'all together anyway. Yeah.
Like he recorded a lot of the podcasts in his like
In my work clothes.
In his work clothes.
And
Oh, wow.
button ups.
Suit and ties.
I had to take off
Button
my
up
tie and
and
be
tie.
like, yo, let's fuck it, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
I forgot my change of clothes today. And
Loosen up the collar.
if anything, it was like at least that was there, to be honest, because I wasn't focusing on myself. My photography, I wasn't focusing on music, my guitar, production, rap, nothing. Like, I was just work. And because this became a responsibility, something that I now was a part of, a collective, and we all needed to step up. And of course, I know I fell short. I'll say that. But because we had that, something to look forward to, it motivated me to actually like try to figure something out.
Podcast is like low key like therapy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
Like it's definitely kind of like saved like a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when it comes to, you know, even with business that I have I feel like there are passions, but sometimes it does turn into business because like, you know, you're trying to focus on pretty much making money.
Right,
Here is like, listen, not really focusing on money now. You're just pretty much focusing like making dope shit with dope people, basically. And just make pretty much, you know, dope content. What's like the craziest topic you ever had in your TPSG podcast?
Sex dolls.
No.
The electronic sex dolls.
I don't know why you putting it in there.
Because you brought it up and you was like, nigga, we talk about these sex dolls? Nigga, they look real, nigga.
Honestly, most of
those?
I've seen a lot of your. I think I have.
No, the sex dolls.
Oh no! The sex dolls. Yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah. I've seen it like on TV or like on the.
You saw them.
Yeah.
The sex doll look like.
You saw the ones that talk?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah,
because some of them look like real damn people.
Yeah, it was
Like,
crazy.
It's crazy.
So y'all had a conversation, basically, a podcast on sex dolls.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the sex dolls.
I got
it was
you.
like the disconnect from reality.
Yeah.
The
Right.
type of people that buy them.
That episode
and
was
how much it
models,
costs.
and the model number and the location of the manufacturer. No, I'm kidding. But
That's when
along with sex dolls.
That's when we were still a floating podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, we were floating like hell.
we recorded that episode in the middle of like it was like a warehouse. It was in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
like
shout out Not Nice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, wait. So where you guys at right now? It's not where you started.
No.
Oh wait,
We've
okay.
recorded-
All right, sorry. Okay, I know we're kind of bouncing back and forth here real quick, but like, please tell me that.
We literally started on my back porch. It was me, these two, David Boumaye, who's
Your parents back.
Sorry, yeah, my parents
What?
Yeah.
My dad is like, you know, he's like Jesus, he's a carpenter. He's
He's like,
he decked out the back porch. He decked out the back porch.
He really
looks
did.
Like, it damn looks like a restaurant. And I was like, I got this space. Who Kid has a recorder. We're all here. Y'all come over here anyway to do bullshit. Why not be productive?
Let's do something.
And that's when, you know, that story you told where you said we record our first episode on what kind of recorder was it? Who Kid? You have it.
Yeah, we did. It was
we started
No,
on
no, it
the
was your
actual recorder.
it was like
The
a
ZX, whatever, huh? The H4.
The H4
yeah.
and
Oh, the A4 and
Yeah.
the Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah.
I got
and
you.
Our first topic was the
Oh God.
Drake and Biden lyrics. That was the first topic.
Was it?
No, we were
Or was
talking
that
about pimping.
No, that was the second one. That was the second one. Pimpin' was 2.
That was
Our
we
first
shouldn't have talked
episode,
about
We
that the
should have
first.
never talked about
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, but they would never see the light of day.
Yeah, we learned. That was like 2016.
Yeah, we buried that episode. But yeah, like that's how it started. And then honestly,
We did a couple episodes in cars. Cause
Yeah.
and that sound quality was
yeah, like when we couldn't like get the equipment together, we just get in a car and like have somebody put a recorder in the middle console.
Yeah.
And just talk. And people never knew the difference. Like, y'all sound good. Like,
so when did you guys go from like audio to like more to video?
Well, we had a set location.
Okay.
Because
and we did like we had video here and there throughout.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We would have moments like some days we'd have video, other days not. So.
Right.
Yeah, but like when we got consistent, it's when we got a set location because my parents had moved and they left the crib to me for a little while, and I was in there by myself. I was like, I got all this space. We got the back porch. Y'all can come here. We can film, set up the table. This and the third.
We did for a little bit.
We didn't start like on YouTube at that consistent that time though.
No, we weren't consistent on YouTube at all.
Yeah.
We had a few. We would.
No. We were for a while. It was like 53 to like 65, and then we stopped, and then we started up again.
Yeah, but those are trash though.
Yeah.
It was like
It was.
Nah, there was a couple.
It wasn't
trash. In comparison, it's trash.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We'll still talking that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Look at us getting all. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Hey man, that quote unquote trash that y'all talking about pretty much gets y'all to your riches right now though.
Exactly.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Or pretty much to the journey of your riches.
Oh yeah.
Like
You know
people
what I'm
walk up to you, you remember episode so and so? Be like,
I
I don't know how you remember it. I'm glad you do.
It's crazy how other people remember your shit.
That's
and you'd be like, wait,
crazy,
what? Huh? What? Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, cool. And you go back,
You be like,
go
I
back
said
and read
that.
archives. Like, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, that's crazy,
Absolutely.
man.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it's this podcast has been a blessing. I'd say,
Absolutely.
To be honest, like even something that you love that also forces you to be accountable is amazing, in my opinion.
Oh,
Definitely.
That's good. That's a real good way to put it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, what about the people that do follow you on your podcast? Like, how has that motivated you to take your podcast to the next level?
Touching on, like, I guess just in the vein of what we were just talking about, other people remembering your stuff. When people like come up to us and quote, like people will come up and say politicals, and you won't be wearing a shirt, or or they'll come up to me and be like Swiss Army nigga. They'll sing the theme song or
Or
something.
they'll say wild ass.
Or they'll say and I'm like, you listen to us?
Exactly.
Word. It baffles me, and it'll probably baffle me forever. Because I guess not doubting your content and finally putting it out there too is another thing. But it is very interesting to know that like people listen to it and then look forward to it. I'm like, damn, I did something right.
People hitting me up before releases. You're not releasing today? Like, I'm just about to press send.
Exactly. Like it is uploading right now.
Right?
Don't worry. Hold your horses.
Yeah, but no, it's a fantastic feeling. And the craziest part is that I never thought that like people would even do that. Like most of the times I'm like, okay, this is good, but I feel like I'm not that funny. I'm not that informative until people come to you and be like, yo, that shit was hilarious. I learned something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You puff your chest out a little bit. That's what feeds into the consistency too. Right. That's what makes you want to be consistent.
So a little advice for you guys. I've been saying this for a long time. You know what podcast y'all should definitely collab with?
Who?
Just think. What podcast y'all should collab with?
Podcast.
Oh no! I mean that's like later on. Or whatever. I'm talking about right now. I think you can pretty much get right now.
Joe Rogan.
The Ford?
Oh, yeah, obviously. Oh, hey.
Oh, that's a given. That's a given.
You know what I mean? But that's a given right there. Never. Always forward.
I thought we were talking about
No way but forward. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think he's talking about NWBO.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yes. No. Well, not the No Way But a podcast. I'm not talking about that. That's my shit.
Okay.
I'm talking about niggas with opinions.
Niggas with opinions. That's with Plus and
Plus.
Yeah.
How come that has not happened yet?
That's weird because I actually go to Vegetarian Delight for food sometimes.
Word. We know them dudes. A lot of them.
I don't know.
Well,
No, personally, I don't know him. I've seen one of the members is Plus Pierre. He's a comedian, and I've seen him perform. He's funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
but I don't know them. Like, I can't.
I got you. That's as far as the connection goes. Like I used to see him. Well, I haven't been on my stand-up shit for a while, but I used to see him around. You know, so doing shows and whatnot. So we know each other's face, but like we don't know. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but no, I'm down for
definitely
the collab because
that'd be
like I don't know another bigger podcast in Miami.
I think to be honest, I think as far as podcasts in Miami, I think y'all are the two biggest. Well, in South Florida, I think y'all are the two biggest ones.
Yeah. And like we're going up against them in the best podcast.
Good.
Oh, we are.
My entertainment award.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then we beefing then.
Oh, we
No.
beefing.
Hey, let it be known, cuz.
That award, but we still go.
Wait.
Nah, it's cool. It's just it's all for
Word, them boys.
Yeah, nigga.
No, them boys Haitian. We don't want them problems.
I'm assuming you know them.
Don't send them Zoes on.
No.
I'm assuming you know them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. I don't know them, but I know of their podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ashley put me onto them. Yeah.
No, they're good. I like
They're
them.
hilarious.
Yeah,
They're
These
absolutely
songs pretty
hilarious.
dope too.
I think it's something that both of y'all podcasts like have things that y'all can definitely mesh together, and just like
Absolutely.
just I don't know, just 6 black kids just getting together and just freaking having a blast. Like
Yeah.
I think that would be
That's
crazy.
amazing.
It's three of them over there too, right?
Yeah, it's 3 of them.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Man.
No, that would be dope. I'm down for it.
When you say it like that, 3
watching
black
this
niggas.
episode.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Like we follow each other on Twitter. You know, we comment
And IG
like
and everything. Yeah. Yeah, we comment. We like each other's shit. They like our shit, right?
Yeah.
I swear I saw them like our shit the other day, but I had to.
So have y'all ever had Yeah, I can't with y'all, bro. I can't. I can't do this. This is the first and last.
Wi-Fi.
Watch the elbow.
Watch them elbows, baby.
Watch the elbow. Keep it crisp, my nigga.
Hey, you gotta come.
Yo, you know what's
gotta
so funny?
come vibe with us, man.
Listen, man. Listen. Oh, now I'm invited,
Definitely
right?
gotta
Oh, now
come
I'm invited, right?
You know
It's a betting process, right?
record now.
Hey, wait, hold on. It's a betting process. Hey, he's good now. Your Marvel's good. I met him. You know what I mean?
Bruh,
He's not too tall. He's good. You know what I'm saying?
I swore I spoke to you recently, and obviously I didn't, because I'm bugging too. But I was definitely even talking to them in the group, like, yeah, Marvel, yeah, we gotta link up with them. Like, it was shit like that.
yeah.
And
Like there's so many people we still want to connect with and have on the show and stuff like that. So it's definitely gonna
Which I'll
happen.
definitely help y'all too
Yeah.
if y'all need any.
absolutely.
Yeah, if y'all need any like interviewers or whatever, or people like I got y'all.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Much love,
I
much
appreciate
love.
you, I appreciate you,
Real.
definitely.
You know what I mean? I just I forgive. You know what I'm saying?
He's graceful,
He's great.
ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
gonna be the next episode when we have them
Hey,
on.
He's great.
Hey, you know, you know,
We're gonna call this episode
you know what's so
Marvel's
funny?
Grace.
Like, you know what's so yo, hold on.
We naming episodes on his podcast. Was that the line? Was that the line? Did we cross it? My bad, dog.
We gonna make a theme song and everything.
Let me.
That sound like a black 90s movie song.
Let me tell you something. My audience is gonna be like, what the fuck kind of a friggin' episode is going on right now? For real, like my
Marvel, you be
target-
mad chill.
My target audience is like, real chill, business wise, this and that. But I'm just like throwing it together now.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your podcast, we do a lot. You do a lot of those.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
podcast, we do a lot of those.
The end of that is like,
Word. It's a combination.
You warned me, man. You warned me. You warned me like, that's the first thing Ashley said. Yo, listen, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yo, Ashley was like, yo, listen, TPSG, they a bunch of funny ass motherfuckers, bro. like for
Thank
real.
you so much.
Oh my goodness.
Word,
All right.
word.
Oh man.
Bro, I don't even know where to fucking continue.
Water break, nigga.
Okay, the AKA thing. What's up?
Okay.
Let's wrap up with that.
Hold on, I got it.
Yeah, let him
I
get
got
it. Let him get it.
Because I know exactly where we got it from.
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
You know, Outkast. When they had
Stankonia.
The skit on
Stankonia, the intro. Now I'm
It's
pointing
right
for you
before
for
Call
the- for the-
Before I Come.
It was on Stankonia. It was a skit where they said
All their AKAs.
they said all the AKs.
It was like
Big Boy,
over a
AKA
funky
Daddy
ass
Fat
beat.
Man,
Okay.
Hey, Lucy left for the third. Tell her to drop the turd.
Wait, who got the most AKAs out of all three?
I think it's me.
I'm about to start some beef. I'm about to start some
let's
beef real
see.
quick.
Let's see.
I think.
I Seen Black, AKA
No,
Black
that's,
Dynamite.
Your main name is I Seen Black. Your AKA is the alternate
Nah,
name.
a Seen Black.
Oh, so we don't.
okay, so all right.
My
so
main name is Jormatic Flocka Zulu, I Seen Black. Anything after that is the egg.
When did we make these rules?
Yeah, who did that?
What the fuck?
But they're not our real names.
But nigga, they're all
Instagram.
They're all AKAs.
they're all aliases.
You know what's so funny? Wait, hold on. You know
None of this is mine.
You know what's so funny? I can walk away right now for 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, it'll keep going.
On my own fucking podcast, and y'all can still keep on going.
So sorry, man.
I can walk back. I can jump in this. Like, bro, all right.
Well, where you going? Hey, come back.
So sorry. Yo, sorry to do it to you, man. If you was
it's fine.
If you
It's
was
all
sleeping
good.
Early, it ain't happening now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what was it? Black Dynamite, a.k.a. Wade Bixby, a.k.a. Holy Roaches, a.k.a. Shabby Ranks, a.k.a. Always Bet on Black,
Jamaicans, bro.
a.k.a.
I swear,
Swiss
dog.
Army Nigga. Yeah, I'm missing something. Ooh.
Yeah, let's get
Swiss Army Nigga. Swiss Army Nigga.
I was waiting for this.
Swiss Army Nigga. Swiss Army Nigga. Yo, hold up. We gotta put that on it.
I like that addition.
We'll put out wax.
Yo, my dog.
I'll give y'all that soundbite.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna get that 10% for it too.
Exactly.
So is that it?
I know I'm missing something, but I'll go with that 6. I'm missing something, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I got Loud Pat Chopra, Wave Chappelle.
Afro Thunder.
Okay.
You made. I've never. When you heard Afro Thunder.
Oh, I said that like
said it.
Yo, I be feeling like this boy be bringing sense into this podcast.
he does.
The difference between having sense and just being ornery. Niggas just upset about nothing all the fucking time.
This man be like, yo, why this table brown?
Yo, what's up, so circular? Ross, what up?
Hey.
But I got Loud Pat Chopra, I got Wave Chappelle, Wave and McGrady, Dwayne Wave.
Dwayne Wave.
That's like
Beardless, that's when I cut my beard. Malcolm Vex, I just got that one.
Wait, skip beardless. That means do you hate LeBron?
no.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for those 2 championships.
Yeah.
He's basically a wannabe sportscaster, and he had to shave his beard for a dare.
I lost a bet.
Yeah.
That'll be another story.
I got you.
Beardless, Jordan Maddock and Black Galifianakis.
Okay.
I got 8.
You got 8?
Word.
Oh. And we all got How many you got?
I got
a few.
I got Flocka Zulu, Nicodemus, Sir Blackstone III, Wait named it. That's new. What I'm missing? Pablo Escovich.
My favorite one. Stop the Violence.
Stop the Violence. Oh yeah.
AKA No More A. You gotta say it.
No more. AKA No More. AKA
Stop the violence.
So yeah, I guess I got 6 too.
See, my AKAs, man, are just not as cool as y'all, man.
Man, we can call
Don't
you.
do it to yourself.
I got a few. I got a few. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. So Marvel Bishop, aka Mr. No Way But Up, aka Mr. The Master Delegation, aka The Walking Icebreaker, aka the Ace of All Trades.
What, man?
Hey,
Nigga.
Come on.
First of all, those are all money making AKAs.
For real, like,
You know what I'm
super
saying?
solid.
You gotta check your credit when you say them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
They listen to ours like, oh, these niggas are stand-ups. They listen to yours, this nigga owns 5 companies.
AKA CEO face.
Word.
So, all right, this has been freaking amazing.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah,
can't.
it's been so much fun.
I mean, I probably have to go to the hospital because I can't fucking breathe. But it's all good. But to wrap up, so I feel like one of the probably most difficult things about making a podcast and continuing a podcast basically is to always pretty much stick together. Now, I think one of the things I definitely learned from you guys, because I'm a type of person where, like, not say I don't really trust people, but like I always want to like bet on myself. But you guys bet on y'all 3. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for each and every one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like your podcast pretty much wouldn't work. So what advice would you give a potential podcaster that wants to group up together and they, you know, like what advice would you give them?
Okay. Okay, I'm going.
What advice would you give them to stick together?
I would say know when to hold them, know when to fold. No,
I
go
say-
ahead.
Okay.
Sometimes it be like it is. No. That's actually a real thing, but
True.
Yeah, as far as sticking together, it's honestly identifying who you are and what you actually want to do in this shit, first of all. Like, that's it first and foremost. Like, do you actually care about this? Like, do you want... It's not about wanting, for me personally, not wanting people to hear you talk. It's, what do I have to say that I think is valuable in any form? Whatever it is, even if it's just a laugh, you know, it's still valuable. Laughter is medicine. So, I mean, that in itself is definitely one thing. Another thing, I'm not going to go too long. Let somebody else.
Well, my advice is 50% joke, 50% serious. If it's people you cannot hide a body with, don't start a podcast with them.
Damn, I went all deep.
Whoa. That's a bar.
Word. Damn, that's really a bar.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sean P.
Niggas think they can hide a body with me. Wow. I'll call the police. No. It was them. I ain't nothing to do with this.
Prison's too small.
I'm too pretty to go to prison. No, I'm playing. True. I'm probably the reason we gotta hide the body. But I would just say put your pride to the side, especially if you're going with a group. From decision making to you're not always gonna get 100% your way or what you feel like is the right way. Sometimes you know what I'm saying. You just gotta go with the decision of the group. It may not, but then a lot of times even doing that, you're like, oh, the group was right. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stay in your lane sometimes.
Exactly. Picking your spots.
Yeah.
That's one thing each of us learned individually.
Exactly.
Because when you're an individual, you gotta say this shit. Like, no, and
but
when you didn't get to say it, it's like you feel crushed. But you
Yeah.
have to learn that that's not the end of the
But
world.
the best thing about it is that even though like each one of you guys are pretty much in a different lane, you guys going the same direction.
Because
Like, you feel me? Like so once you have that mindset, like, and you guys are going in the same direction, like, there should not be any type of ego. There should not be any type of pride whatsoever. Because you guys are going to the same goal.
Right.
Great example, Wu-Tang. I was just That's the only reason they're together. Because they're talking to the labels like, why you worried about the money? We're getting it.
Yeah.
We know what we're gonna do.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, it's that same mentality, that brotherhood mentality.
Exactly. Like, we would never say, hold anyone hostage or anything. Like, we really genuinely, I don't even want to cuss for that, but like, we genuinely love each other. Like, these are my brothers.
Yeah.
These are my brothers. Like, who can my brother? I known him over 10 years. I known this man about half that time or a little longer. Like, and when energies, vibrations, that's what we feed off of. We're human beings, and if you just stick to your gut, when the vibrations is right, when it's actually you on the same frequency, I feel. And we definitely realized that, probably without even realizing it. Like, we just kind of fell into it. You know?
Definitely.
So I guess, if anything, that kind of made it easy.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
definitely consistency and working at it, for sure, right?
Yeah.
Yo, guys, man, this has been amazing, dog. Like, I really appreciate y'all. Before we end, shameless plugs. Where can we find the podcast? Everything. Plug them in.
Yes.
Everything on social media is TPSG Podcast. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, anything. And then we just opened our apparel store, and it is tpsgpodcast.com. We got shirts, book bags, bikinis, pencils, pens. Some of those are wrong, but we got some stuff on there. So go check it out.
Maybe we can probably do something where I can definitely use like my audience pretty much for my IG. Probably do like a code Marvel, 10% off.
Hey,
definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll talk after that though.
Yeah.
All right, guys, the lab. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
For sure.
Peace.